Volkswagen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the President and CEO of Volkswagen Group Canada, Pierre Bouton.
Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to all of you that made an early start to be with us today. First, I would like to thank the many members of the media that have welcomed me back to Canada. For those of you that don't know me, my story hails from Quebec City. After spending the first part of my career in Canada, I moved to Europe, and over the last 12 years, held a number of positions, most recently heading up operations in Russia and then France. I'm back in Canada now and could not be more excited. It's such an interesting time for Volkswagen. We've learned some hard lessons these past few years, and we know our actions, not our words, will decide our future. Our industry is on the cusp of a fantastic transformation, and we don't just want to be part of it, we want to drive it. Our very name tells our story. We are the people's car. And we want to be a brand that provides mobility solutions for the many, not the few. On your right is our MEB chassis. It is a product of years of engineering and forms the basis for a complete family of all-electric cars and SUVs, the first of which will arrive next year. We're investing tens of billions of dollars worldwide to become the leader in sustainable mobility. We've broken ground on a new factory in Chattanooga that will be part of our sustainable solution in North America. We're even sharing this platform with other manufacturers to help hasten the transitions to EV. Together with our partners at Audi and Porsche, we've established Electrify Canada, which is right now building a high-speed charging network in key locations across Canada. Stations in Milton, Welland, and Agincourt are already in operations, with dozens more on the way. And these stations will serve all EVs, not just ours, because we want to help lay the groundwork for an electrified future in Canada. Our target is to sell over 1 million EVs worldwide per year by 2025, and we want to be completely carbon neutral by 2050. We are reevaluating all aspects of our business, and I have already made the decision to stop production of combustion engines by 2040. Our production facilities are being streamlined. Our manufacturing methods are being optimized, and we're working with our suppliers to ensure that our environmental impact is minimized at every level. This also includes recycling programs to ensure we leave as small a footprint on this earth as possible. Our goals are ambitious, but we will not stop until they're met. We've learned, we've grown, and we don't just want to be part of the change. We want to be the change. Looking around, you might have noticed our display has also undergone its own change. This is our new global look. Our new logo is simple, clean, and efficient. The colors are bright and positive. Today, however, isn't just about a logo or some colors. It's a reflection of our new inclusive and sustainable outlook. And it was developed by our employees, not outside agencies. And it doesn't stop there. Volkswagen wants to stand for more than just building and selling cars. Our aim is to move from a simple automotive manufacturer to a mobility provider. Innovations are at the heart of this transformation, and it means that we have to be relevant in many new fields to deliver mobility solutions for everyone. This is nothing short of a significant transformation of our company, which we believe will benefit society in general. Today, we do have a new vehicle for you to look at and tell you how this vehicle gets used and how it impacts many lives around us. While it's not an EV, it's an example of how during our transformation, we are still building the SUVs Canadians want today and offering them with highly efficient turbocharged 4-cylinder engines. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to the newly redesigned 2021 Atlas, along with some very special guests.
Hey, Pierre.
Good morning, Alex.
Thanks for having us. Hi, everyone. My name is Alex Robertson. I'm the CEO of Camp Ooch, or as we like to call it, Ooch. And I don't know a lot about this Atlas next to me. I can tell you it's silver and it fits a lot of people, but Pierre told me that was okay. What I do know a lot about is Camp Ooch-Agaeus. Now, Camp Ooch was started back in 1983 by an ambitious group of volunteers who thought that kids with cancer would need not only chemotherapy and radiation, they would need friendship and fun. And the camp experience, well, that's about as Canadian as hockey or maple syrup. I mean, how many of us have set up a camp in the woods just like our friends from Volkswagen are doing here today? But for kids with cancer and kids who are spending more time living on the hospital floor than you could ever imagine, friendship and fun and the camp experience, well, those are things that they often miss out on. And that's where Camp Ooch comes in, trying to change things. See, the same day a child's diagnosed with cancer, they meet a Camp Ooch counselor on one of the oncology centers across Ontario. We play with them throughout their cancer journey. And when they step down off the hospital floor, they take part in one of our many community programs across the province. And then there is our overnight camp. Camp Ooch is the only camp in Canada that can provide on-site intravenous chemotherapy and blood transfusions, and we can do that because we've got oncologists and oncology nurses at the camp to oversee that kind of sophisticated care. Now, Ooch receives no government funding, no hospital funding. We're completely privately funded. We're mainly staffed by volunteers, and our programs come at no cost to our families. It's totally free, always has been and always will be. And we can only provide these kinds of programs through partnerships like that which we have with Volkswagen Canada. See, Volkswagen has invited us to speak today because they've been proud partners of ours for over 8 years. And maybe you've seen one of the Ooch fleet Volkswagen vehicles on the roads. Every spring we receive a new batch and they help us deliver our programs, literally driving across the province. See, for Camp Ooch, the magic of camp isn't only about overnight camp. Yeah, we bring kids to camp, but we also bring camp to kids. And we do that by driving these Atlases. They're big enough that we can put all of our camping equipment in there, as well as all of our people, and we can go to places like Ottawa or Windsor, Sudbury or Hamilton. We bring camp closer to home. It's very special. And what's even more special is that the team of Volkswagen Canada is so behind the camp. Every year they come to the camp in the spring to help us tidy up and get things ready for the kids, and then they come up again in September to tidy up from the summer and get things ready for our winter programs. I mean, every year the Volkswagen team helps take part in our Sporting Life 10K. It's a fundraiser. They help raise funds because they know that there's still so many kids who don't have access to an oncology camp in Ontario, and they want to be that change. Pierre, I hear what you're saying about being the change. And for Camp Ooch-Agaeus, Volkswagen Canada has been part of that change, a big part. They've allowed us to expand our programs and add thousands of camper days. It's cool stuff. You know, what happens at camp it's life-changing. We are often referred to as the social cure for cancer. Kids get to come up to camp, grow friendships, challenge themselves in a very safe environment, and it makes a big difference. And with the partnership of Volkswagen Canada, we envision doing that for many years to come. Pierre, would you join us on the stage, please? One of the first things that kids do when they arrive at Camp Uchagais is that they make their button braid. And on it, they put proud badges, mementos of their time at camp. And there's a lot to be proud here today. Pierre, I think you've earned your own button braid. Thank you very much, Pierre, for being part of the change.
Alex, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud. And as I said earlier, there are exciting times at Volkswagen. We have great things going on and ambitious plans for the future. Thank you all so much for your attention this morning. I hope you will join us and be part of the change. Have a great day.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.